The effects of pornography on your brain. Poor lighting, amateurish action, cringeworthy dialogue, unpleasant music, and explicit content. Pornography can be a highly controversial topic with varying opinions on whether it is liked or despised. However, one thing we can all agree on is that watching pornography has an impact on the brain. But what exactly does it do? And how frequently do you need to watch for these effects to occur? Let's delve into the realm of science to understand the effects of pornography on the brain. Effects of accessibility. When we think of porn, images of 70s with shag carpets and corny, cheesy storylines might come to mind. In the past, watching porn was considered taboo and not openly discussed, almost like mentioning a dark secret. Nowadays, it's less of a hidden subject. With the advent of the internet, pornography, like most other things, became easily accessible. According to Brian McNair's book, Striptease Culture, in 2002, approximately half of all internet activity is sex-related. In 2004, MSNBC and Elle magazine conducted a study on pornography involving 15,246 participants, where 75% of men and 41% of women admitted to downloading porn from the internet. In the book, The Porning of America, published in 2008, this phenomenon was further explored. The availability of on-demand porn, free from the risk of computer viruses, led to increased consumption and a wider range of explicit content being sought. The introduction of smartphones further boosted these numbers, as teenagers could access it outside the purview of adult supervision. It created the perfect storm, so to speak. Effects on the brain. Researcher and author Barry Gunter conducted a study and found that teenage boys were more interested in more explicit forms of pornography and desired to experience it in real life. The study also revealed that participants with a positive or accepting view of pornography experience more frequent arousal while watching it. Well, that's hardly surprising, is it? We didn't need a study to tell us that. Additionally, Patrick Fagan, PhD, compiled research on the effects of pornography on married individuals with families. Through his finding, Fagan discovered that pornography can alter one's perception and understanding of sex. He also observed that men who regularly consume pornography had a higher tolerance for unconventional sexual activities, not unlike Christian Grey. They may also have a higher propensity to objectify others rather than recognizing their inherent value. Effects of addiction. As with anything, excessive consumption can have negative consequences, so moderation is crucial. Sure, chocolate cake is delicious, but you can't have a slice of rich, sugary chocolate cake every day without eventually impacting your physical health. The same applies to the mind. In 2015, a group of researchers highlighted that frequent exposure to pornography has not been extensively studied, suggesting that there may be more to the picture than we currently know. In a study conducted by Donald Hilton Jr. and Clark Watts in 2011 on pornography addiction, they found that the brain activity associated with cocaine addiction closely resembled the brain activity of individuals addicted to pornography. A similar study conducted in 2004 with methamphetamines yielded similar results. So it's possible that someone with a shopping addiction, like your aunt who's always ordering from Amazon or home shopping networks, may exhibit brain activity resembling those addicted to pornography. Other studies. It's not all negative. Although limited information exists on the subject and most of it seems concerning, Gary Wilson came forward in 2016 to remind us that we cannot simply label someone who watches porn as objectifying and morally bankrupt. We discovered that in cases where extreme negative effects were observed due to excessive porn use, the individuals also showed indications of mental illness. Thus, there may be other underlying reasons why they develop negative sexual preferences associated with pornography. In 2016, another study explored the acceptance of pornography within marriage. The majority of couples in the study had no issue with their spouse watching porn, especially when both partners were involved, though not necessarily simultaneously in the same room. Wives, in particular, saw pornography as a way to gauge sexual satisfaction. You see something you like, you give it a try. It might enhance the experience. Pornography remains a sensitive topic for some, but for others, it may be a part of their relationship and self-care routine. Regardless of our individual experiences or relationships with porn, one thing is certain: consuming it can have an impact on our brains. Have you noticed any changes in yourself after watching porn? Has pornography positively influenced your relationship? Let us know in the comments below. I'll see you next time.